The following program is a U-Record Studios production. No experts, no insiders, just fans. Marked Out Wrestling Podcast presents Brody Rob.
This is a wrestling reaction show from a fan perspective. Yes, we do some diehard reaction. But we also like to throw some fun stuff in there, like trivia and some comedy segments.
Steve.
We're not allowed electrolyte. We stand alive for hours for potatoes and toilet paper.
Lady Medine.
When it comes to Joe, you've got to get brought to blow. And I don't mean the nose candy. What I mean is, hey, shut the fucking phone up. I'm talking right now.
Golda.
I want to sniff and lick Maria Kanellis' chair.
It's now time for Monday Night Raw. The following program is a U-Record Studios production. No experts, no insiders, just fans. Marked Out Wrestling Podcast presents Brody Rob.
This is a wrestling reaction show from a fan perspective. Yes, we do some diehard reaction. But we also like to throw some fun stuff in there, like trivia and some comedy segments.
Steve.
We're not allowed electrolyte. We stand alive for hours for potatoes and toilet paper.
Lady Medine.
When it comes to Joe, you've got to get brought to blow. And I don't mean the nose candy. What I mean is, hey, shut the fucking phone up. I'm talking right now.
Golda.
I want to sniff and lick Maria Kanellis' chair.
It's now time for Monday Night Rawsome.
Oh yeah, as you can tell, because obviously the start. If you're on the YouTube live, we had two intros tonight, so that means that Adam Bomb is clearly in the house, right? There's no denying. Adam Bomb is the ghost.
I somehow did that, I'm sure.
Yeah, you're so responsible in some kind of way. Hey, if you don't know where you're at the Marked Out Wrestling Podcast. That's spelled MARKED out podcast. That is a tense of past. That's a past tense. Past tense, and it also is a play on words, as in marked out, right? You're being marked out. So if you are confused by the meaning of that and whatever, then clearly your education as a child was lacking. So there you go. Marked out is different than perhaps a future tense version as like, hey, we're gonna be marking out. Or you're hitting buttons. You're hitting buttons. You hit fucking 3 buttons when you did that. Would you two fucking, I'm doing a whole thing here. What the fuck, you two? So, yeah. So, or maybe you'd be like, hey, let's go mark out, which would be, a future thing. Or a present, maybe. I'm currently marking out. So marked out is clearly a different entire thing, right?
Yeah, if you don't know the ED, then you're educationally deficient.
Right. You probably voted for Trump.
You have no ED.
Perhaps
you suffer from ED.
Yeah, it means something different for Stevie, that's for sure.
All right. So anyway, welcome
Speak for yourself.
Welcome to Monday Night Rawsome for marked out. Rody Rob here on the panel. We have Medine.
I flew my chem dog into the Death Star.
Yeah, and your sound waves are not even close to it. So there you go.
Hello.
There you go.
I flew my chem dog into the Death Star.
I don't know what that means. All right, Stone Age Steve Awesome.
Sup?
Wow. Adam Bomb clearly here.
I'm here for your privilege and my entertainment.
You work at the privilege of the executive producer.
Correct.
Yeah. You're
Well, no,
fired.
and the audience. They love having me here.
Hey, before we do anything, who's on the board?
James Ellsworth, big giant something is with us. Welcome aboard. Cashmere outside is with us. Sierra Ann's back. Noah, of course. Chris Stykeleather, Teddy Hart.
Chris Stykeleather's back from the surgery. He says he's hanging in there.
Is this actually Chris?
The real Chris Stykeleather.
Yep. All right.
And I think Luke Birch was with us earlier, but he said he might have to go. He might have had to leave already. So.
Okay, thank you for that.
Isn't he an overseas
Rodriguez,
guy or weird time zone?
Did you say Juan is here?
He was earlier. Yeah.
Juan. Oh, he's probably left.
There
to go,
he is. Yep.
Oh, there he probably left to go get some food. Fat ass.
He had to go shave his balls.
He can't see his balls. Fucking Juan.
Juan is a fat name. You know,
It
I've
is.
never met a thin Juan.
He's like at home stroking the Trump. I love him, Juan.
Yeah, little short roly-poly guy.
Hate you, Juan. All right, so there we go. There's the board. There's our panel. And before we do anything, as always, let's do some of this.
Housekeeping.
Come back later, please.
Here are your marked out wrestling housekeeping notes and weekly schedule. Monday nights at 11:30 p.m. Join us for Monday Night Rawsome. Tuesday nights at 10:15 p.m. Smarkdown. The weekly takedown. Thursdays at 5 p.m. where Brian Golda and Rhodey will react and review to the NXT broadcast on the WWE Network. Showtimes are for live YouTube broadcasts. All podcast versions will be available the next day on various podcast providers. Upcoming WWE pay-per-view specials and marked out shorts like Rhodey's Rant, Smarts vs. Marks, the Power Slam Dance Show, and Indy McIndy Face will be announced as they are scheduled. Feel free to join us on our exclusive Bubba Radio Army Network show, The Weekly Squash. Visit BubbaRadioArmy.com for listings. Keep the conversation going on Twitter using the handle @SmartMarkShow. You can call our fan line 704-444-0084 or send us an email, markedoutpodcast@gmail.com. Visit markedoutwrestling.com for all other social media networks. Get connected. Get connected. Get connected. Get connected. Get connected.
Go away.
Oh my God!
Said no.
Okay, I clean.
No, get out of here.
I stick finger in your mouth. Housekeeping.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, real quick, we want to send our best wishes out. The Goldie couldn't be here tonight. He's taking care of Mama Bear. So hopefully Mama Bear is okay. Maybe hopefully just a little nothing.
We'll hear more later.
We'll hear more, but send our love out to Goldie.
Yeah.
So Steve Awesome.
Yep.
The dirt sheets.
The dirt sheets. Okay, well, the first one I got is that WWE may be planning to move some main roster wrestlers down to NXT within the next couple of months.
And
I haven't heard who or what, but that was just one of the rumors.
In the past, that was a little bit successful. I mean, I thought Zack Ryder did good to go down
Yeah,
there.
it was just like a limited basis, but
yeah,
like one
what
at
kind
a
of
time.
main guys? Are we
No,
talking about?
this is a new time. You can't have people going back down now. Before when you had Zack Ryder going down, you had fucking what's his funkadactyl fucking name?
Cassius Clay.
Brodus.
Or Brodus Clay.
Right.
Fuck.
I just don't know
Brodus.
how big of a a
Right.
group
Funk
will be,
is
but-
on
You
a
know, Nikki
roll.
went down. All I'm saying is, at the time, NXT was building its reputation, and it helped to have those big name main roster people come down,
right,
or middle named whatever.
Maybe that's the idea.
But they don't need that now. Why does NXT need that?
But here's the thing. There's not enough TV time for all the people that have been moved up, with the exception of the women, which they needed to because, they're trying to create two divisions for the draft. Outside of that, there hasn't been enough TV time or push or programs. Guys like Ty Dillinger, guys like the Vaudevillains when they were
Apollo.
around. Yeah, lots of people have been lost in the shuffle. So at some point, you need to either cut base and release everybody, or you have to send some people down.
No, you don't send them down. This is not like baseball. You don't send them to
Even the
AAA.
minors. Yeah,
you don't do it anymore. NXT has moved beyond that. They do not need that. It is a developmental league. They don't need that shit. Do not send these failed main roster people down to NXT to repackage them. Don't do it. Let them go out on their own, rebuild themselves the same way that Drew McIntyre, Cody's doing now. Let them rebuild their own character and then come back.
Yeah, either that or maybe just one at a time. Kashmir pointed out that Emma went back to NXT for a while and came back.
Yeah,
things like that.
But again, that was a different time.
I know SmackDown's Tuesday night, but I think it would do wonders for a guy like Dolph Ziggler to leave WWE for a little while, get himself some rep on the indies, put out the great matches that we know he's capable of, but in an arena that appreciates him more.
Yeah.
And kind of maybe even New Japan. If he was fighting in the New Japan circuit, I'm just saying a lot of guys could benefit from that. So maybe you're right, Rob. Cut him loose.
Yeah, let him go. NXT has built its own brand. There are so many names on that. We don't need. If Dolph Ziggler joined NXT, I would stop watching.
Right. Make yourself valuable somewhere else.
We wish you well in your future endeavors.
Amen. Anything else?
We're just going to point out the board was bringing up that I haven't had on my sheets. They're talking about Mickie James got released.
Is that factual or they're just saying it?
I don't know.
All right. Well,
rumor.
If she did, she did.
She hasn't. Really been on anyway.
She's a non-factor.
You always bring up certain ones that we go, oh, is that true? And you're like, I have no idea.
Well, that's why I'm bringing it up.
Well, that's what dirt sheets are. There's no fact in any of this.
I know, but at least sometimes he has a source other than just like,
I'm going to lie. Oh yeah, that's happening.
Teddy Hart says no, she did not get released. Either way, it doesn't matter. Non-factor. Go ahead.
Yeah.
There's another talk about the Superstar Shakeup, another one happening after SummerSlam, but then other people are saying there will be one, but not until after WrestleMania.
If not twice in 1 year.
If they do another one, no matter when they do it, they have to do it fucking better. Rob has gone on his soapbox many times about how awful that was handled.
Yeah. It was.
And it still is.
It was a whole week of it, and we still, after the week was over, we didn't even know what happened. Like, does that mean he was there and he was there? Oh, no, he wasn't there? You mean he was, but he showed up there, but that didn't mean he was still there? Oh, he was on both shows. So does that mean he's on the second one? Right. Oh, my God. It was so confusing.
And the convoluted thing with the U.S. title, and the winner went to SmackDown, and Raw just potentially lost Jericho, and the whole, like, they kept changing the rules with that. Like, I even think they were confused.
I don't know. I think Road Dogg's doing some heavy meth. I don't know. What else you got?
There's some speculation now. What we know based on the show tonight, we'll talk about it later. But Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns at SummerSlam, and it's speculation that maybe he will lose his belt. And the reason being is he has a shot at the UFC. They really want to put on a Lesnar versus John Jones super fight later in the year. So maybe that's why he'll lose.
I've heard this from other sources, too.
Is that the guy that goes by Bone Jones?
Yeah, he just won over the weekend.
Dude,
he beat Daniel Cormier by knockout in the third round.
I don't know much about UFC,
Did you watch the fight?
He's a little dude compared
to Brock. Did you watch the fight?
No.
It was a good fight.
Really? But isn't he a little dude compared to Brock?
He's 40 pounds less, at least. He's the light heavyweight champion, but he called out Brock after the match.
Of course he did. He wants the payday.
Well, yeah.
They talk, and actually there's video of them circulating on the net where Jones attended a SmackDown taping, like a dark show that Brock was involved in recently, too. So,
well, I don't know.
I think it might just be hype, but they might be hyping it for somewhere down the line.
Well, I don't know if this is early to say it, but Heyman said he's leaving too.
Yeah, Brock still has time to eat on that.
We have a whole topic about this we're going to get into. Right?
Yeah, that's why I didn't really.
Let's just bring it up. Go to the next topic.
All right. Well, the next topic
shut up, Medine.
Is
fucking idiot.
Fuck you.
The WWE recently trademarked Taboo Tuesday for wrestling use, and I guess it's leading to speculation they're going to bring it back. I guess old great balls of fire. Yeah, that kind of situation. I mean, I do like the aspect of letting fans vote for stipulations, but
if they're doing song titles, got to be the sweetest Taboo Tuesday.
Yeah, but here's the thing, Steve. They always set it up to be like obvious. They're like, would you want to see AJ fight Shawn Michaels, Hacksaw Jim Duggan, or Snuka's corpse? And you're like, oh. Well, I'll fight for HBK. Yeah. I mean, they make it clearly obvious where they want you to go. They're like, do you want a train track match, snakes on a plane match, or do you want a flag match? And they're like, oh, we want snakes on the plane.
They're going to fight Ghost from Power. That's for you, Kiera. Yes. Ha! All right.
What the fuck?
We're going to combine 2 and 1 here.
She'll figure it out later.
There's talk that Sasha is going to be turning heel soon, and Darren Young is returning.
Sasha's going to heel. Obvious.
No shit.
Darren Young.
That last one. Did you see how jacked? Have you guys seen the pictures? He looked like he went through the Jinder Mahal
Is he got veins like Jinder?
The Jinder needle diet.
No. But I'm wondering. Okay, and this is a much smaller market than the however many billions of people are in India. But what if they try to push him as like a gay champion of the mid card and try and gain that audience and do the stuff that Vince always teased but never followed through with in the LGBT community?
Yeah, I don't know if I'm surprised Vince has never exploited that. I mean, he's done Billy and Chuck.
He's about to. I think
he's
so? About to. I really think that's how this guy gets pushed.
So he gets pushed that way, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, here comes a Velveteen Dream to challenge him.
Well, also they're going to trade his current Bob Backlund. He's now going to come out with Pat Patterson.
Wow.
Oh my God!
Is there anything
Make
else?
Darren Young something else again, right?
Oh God! What are you, a fucking gay conversion there? Make Darren Young straight again.
John Cena.
Oh wow, that could be a Trump campaign.
Yeah.
John Cena's advertised for No Mercy pay-per-view, which is a Monday Night Raw show. So looks like we're gonna have to talk more about him in the future.
I guess, guys, the champ is here.
He's done filming all his shit,
The
so
champ
maybe he's
is
got
a
some
free
free time.
agent.
I don't know.
He's an elephant in pistachio.
That's easy for you to say.
Okay, Sylvester.
You might recognize my
There's
voice.
going to be a bull in an animated movie too.
It's gonna be a what?
A bull. Ferdinand the Bull.
Really?
Yep.
Wow.
They're remaking
Animated.
that?
Yep.
Oh fuck.
Okay.
Yeah. And that's all I got. Unless you want to add.
Psych Mother says, "Isn't Cyber Sunday the same as Taboo Tuesday?"
Yes, they
Might as
were.
well be.
They renamed it
when they stopped doing
I
it
need
on
some water.
Tuesdays because the original Taboo Tuesday was on Tuesday. They couldn't name it Taboo Tuesday when it was on Sunday, so they switched the name to Cyber Sunday. It was still just as shitty. It was still the same premise.
I guess if you have a good enough card, you can make it good. But
Well, that's just it. The card, it's so predictable. Like, I don't know about anybody else that's listening out there, but I used to fuck with it. I would vote for the worst match of the three choices or whatever they gave me. I would vote for the oddball. I would try to campaign for that. There wasn't any real social media back then, but that was the way to go.
Hey, breaking news! Wait, let me give it some. That's for me. I just walked to the refrigerator to get me a water, and I hit my 10,000 steps on my Fitbit. Yeah.
there's a lot of trips to the fridge, man.
You're a moron.
Anything else on the board, or Stevie?
You want to add
Medine?
anything, Medine?
I thought you had no.
No.
Teddy Hart says
Talk
Pat
about it.
Patterson
Okay.
ring boy scandal.
Wow. All right. What are we doing? Oh yeah.
Is he related to Sandusky?
Extra big ass topics.
Here we go. Extra big ass topics for Monday Night Raw, and they really don't live up to the name for this Raw, because this Raw was kind of. Here are our 5 topics for the big ass topics. We're gonna start with sigh. Number 2, boo.
Boo.
Number 3, wah. Number 4, ugh. And number 5, meh. 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 Here we go. Let's kick it off.
1.
All right, topic number 1 is going to be sigh. So this is going to encompass the opening segment with Kurt and Brock and Heyman, and then it's also going to be the triple threat match of Joe, Roman, and Braun. Nerd. So yeah, I guess the highlight of the opening segment is going to be the ultimatum set by Brock. Look, man, when he first came out there, first started talking, Heyman, and when he first said if Brock doesn't win, he's leaving. I thought this is going to be a really interesting story angle, right? They could take this, they could play this really hard and have a lot of fun with it. And then it was, no, what he means is he's going to win the match. Like, okay, I just feel free to jump in here, but I'm just saying, to me, I was both excited and then completely fucking withdrawn from this segment towards the end of it. Anybody else?
Seems like you've seen it, that kind of scenario played out before. I don't know. Yeah,
Well,
you're right.
And it trailed off with the talks of what you said about the UFC. This is obviously, a potential, like, this is just a kayfabe story,
Right.
to write off
They're
Brock's
just telling
character
us right
temporarily.
now what he's going to be doing.
He's under contract till Mania, though.
Right. But people ask for the release, Medine. If he
Sure.
asked for it,
They're gonna have to pay him, though. I'm sure.
well, no, not if he asks for it. They
There has
might
to be a settlement of the
Yeah,
contract.
they'll settle the contract somehow. But he could say, if a push comes to shove,
He
they
still
could
has
be like,
time to
They may have
serve
already
on his
worked it out.
suspension,
I mean,
though.
I'm the only one who can say it, but they could Jew him down and say, look, you're not working, we're not paying.
Let's not forget that all this you guys are saying is nothing's in stone here.
Right.
No.
Right? So the UFC suspended him Okay, well then why can't the UFC unsuspend him? It's not a federal law or a criminal case. I mean, it's
their choice.
It's their prerogative, their
Right.
choice. If they see the need,
It's my
if they see a $500 million payday on a pay-per-view, then yeah, I'm sorry, we're going to lift his suspension. Deal with it, right? The
Money,
WWE contract, it's a 1099. He's an independent contractor. He is not beholden to this contract. It's more of a good faith contract between the individuals.
It's also more like a no compete thing.
Right.
You can't go elsewhere during that contract.
And I'm sure that Brock put a stipulation in there somewhere that if he wanted to fight UFC again, he absolutely could. So I just don't see why there's even an argument on that one. Anybody else?
No, I don't either.
I mean, the bottom line is, the other thing that I'm thinking about is Paul said he's going with him, but we have teased there are people on the roster who could truly benefit from Paul. And if Asuka moves up after SummerSlam, that would be a great, if Brock goes away, segue for Paul.
It's a wet dream.
Ease the pain a little bit, or so to speak.
It's a wet dream. We want Asuka with Paul, but honestly, I don't think it'll happen. And honestly, I don't think it needs to happen. I think Asuka can hold her own.
I do too. I'm just saying, like
the promos. Maybe that's the only reason.
Yeah,
just
the talking.
promos.
I think she holds her own on the promos.
Well, then they have to put it on Raw because Shinsuke and her kind of do the same promo.
Well, that's an incredibly racist statement you just made there.
I'm sorry, it is. They go, hey, I'm going to say 3 words in broken English.
Akira Tozawa's getting better.
Every time he hears Japanese people talk, all he hears is the Christmas story. Rah, 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 rah,
rah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'm a Jew. Every Christmas, I either went for Chinese food or Indian food.
That has nothing to do with what I just said.
See a duck's
You said Christmas story?
I know.
They're at the Chinese
But I was talking
restaurant.
about your overt late racism you had
Rah, rah,
spewing
rah,
out of your
rah,
mouth.
rah,
there.
rah, rah.
Anything on the board?
No, John Cena's with us. He's I'm not
Dear
sure which
Medine,
one of
if
them.
you don't stop doing gimmick infringement on my rapper gimmick, I'm going to come down to your house and fart in your mouth. The fuck?
John Cena has
I
spoken.
have
He's
no idea what he's talking about.
called you out.
Yeah. Who? What the fuck?
Tim Smith's also joining us. I don't know if we mentioned him
Hey,
earlier.
Timmy.
Hey, what's up, Timmy?
Good to see you, bud. I saw Joker on there.
Oh,
Yeah.
he is.
Yeah, he was on there earlier. He mentioned something, and
I think he might have been taking like a little piss break while he was at work at Lowe's.
Could
Went to the
be.
bathroom. See what the boys are doing. So let's move on now to the match portion of this topic. And we got the triple threat, which was not the main event. Confusing.
terrible main event. But
Yeah.
we'll get to that.
Well, yeah, confusing. It was kind of slow and uneventful. Jam-packed full of Roman Reigns noodle arms in the corner. I had to get those in there.
What do you call those moves again? The noodle something.
Pool noodle.
Okay.
Yeah, like the little pools the kids get, those little noodles.
That's actual name.
Actually, I think,
I don't
Rob, that I could probably hit you harder with one of those than what Roman does with his arm.
Dude, it's like 2 drunk guys doing shoulder blocks on each other in a bar. Like, I'm going to beat you up. No, you're not. I'm going to stomp my hole in your ass.
Steve, you're laughing, but I think Rob is speaking from experience.
Oh, yeah,
Did
I
this
think
happen?
It's probably happened many times.
Oh,
you just
yeah.
don't remember it the next day.
Dude, fuck you, man.
and Irish just getting shoulder bumped.
Oh, that's funny.
That's probably very true. Fuck you, fat bastard. Yeah.
Fucking bald fuck.
You're bald, too.
Irish has been on the show before.
I'm better bald than you. All right, we're jumping over. So anyway, so the match comes to a climax, and of course, Roman motherfucking Reigns, clean pin, stands tall.
First time on Joe, too.
Yeah,
So a little bit of redemption for him, I guess. But
but you know what I noticed in this match, in addition to him fucking standing tall, is you had to build up with the little promo segments, and they're rewriting fucking history is what they're doing. This whole Roman, I'm the only guy who can beat Brock Lesnar. You never beat Brock Lesnar.
they even showed a video.
Yeah,
Seth is the one who beat Brock Lesnar.
right.
I know they tried to make but they tried to show a video and a clip of that portion of the match at WrestleMania.
But are you guys
where he was
surprised?
spearing him?
They rewrite history
Can
all
anybody
the time.
finish a sentence
They
around
do,
here
yeah,
before
they
someone
do.
starts one?
Ooh, I think you just got called the fuck out there. Go ahead, Medine. Let's not fight.
Just saying.
Hey, Medine gets our shoulder tackling at him.
I mean-
Hey, shut up. It's my turn to talk.
God damn.
Oh, okay. That came to a screeching halt.
Medine ruins everything.
Medine, Adam ruins everything. That's the name of the fucking show.
That trademark infringement.
Not this show.
Oh, yeah. Trademark infringement.
Not
Sorry.
this show.
Sorry.
Adam, wait,
Oh, hey,
we're Adam ruined nothing.
Adam ruined nothing. Stop. You're going to make me start marking out.
Hey, what did Vince Russo say?
All right.
Pork.
Yeah, fuck. Let's just move on to the next segment. I don't know what the fuck's going on tonight.
That was
2.
Was what?
okay. Boo.
Oh,
Right,
yeah.
okay.
Boo.
Topic number 2 is boo. So it's the Miz TV. It's like a bunch of cows getting strangled. Boo. No, the South Park cows.
Yeah.
Moo moo. Moo 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 moo. Moo moo moo. Moo moo.
I like to sing.
Off the rails. I like moving.
Don't say off the rails. That's the name of another podcast.
Let's just throw them all out there.
Roddy Rob sound is off. All right, here we go.
Sinking ship. Man the lifeboats. Sorry, Medine. No minorities.
The Yoda. All right.
I was born on land before you, actually after you, but still in a better place.
Let's get to it. All right. Sorry, guys. This show is off the rails tonight. Time number 2, Miz TV. So we saw the invitation from Miz to Jason Jordan to join the Miz Tourage. And dude, I'm telling you, first he came out to literally nothing. Crickets.
Yeah.
No. Even the crickets were like, no, I'm not.
The only one
excited for this.
You're talking about Jordan, not
Jason Jordan.
Kurt Angle's the only one excited about this.
Only one.
And he's selling the shit out of it. Let's just put it out there.
I mean,
He's
they do
doing
have
his
the
best.
new Videotron, the Stars and Stripes.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Kurt Angle feel music and everything.
Yeah, and he's really going all out for this gimmick. I mean, he's posting pictures of new family photos with Jason Jordan in with all his kids and his wife. Like
My black son.
And his and Jason's mom too.
Yeah, I'm surprised since you mentioned South Park. I'm surprised when they did "That's My Bush" that they haven't done some parody of this right now.
I don't even know what that means, but you're right. So what?
It was a
bad.
TV show.
I know.
I remember "That's My Bush." Yeah.
Yeah.
You remember what it's like?
You know what? That's what happens when you do horrible fucking references.
All right. Stevie's manscaping now.
Okay. Does anybody? Is this ever going? Where's this going to lead? Is it going to go heel Jordan because he's obviously IC title?
That's what I'm thinking.
Remember what I said? Rocky Maivia. Is anybody doubting me there?
You think that's the type of push? He can't. He's in a Rocky Maivia, and as soon as he becomes The Rock, he'll get over as fuck.
I mean, you could hope for the second part. I'm just saying the first part, just the Rocky Maivia part. This is the clean cut, not white guy who's all bubbly and friendly and everything. And he's in a great storyline of lineage, and he's gonna win the IC title very quickly in his singles career. And people are like, no, we don't. Boo, no.
Yeah, but even Rocky Maivia had charisma. Like Jason Jordan, the way he talked tonight.
Was
just. I mean,
it's like you've been smoking hash, hash oil all night.
If you are old enough to remember the speaking spells, that's what he sounds like. The speak and spell machines, when you put the word in, that's what he sounds like. It comes out.
I don't want to
try to make it say curse words all the time.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Fork.
There you go.
iTunes.
Yes, Fork. Reviews on iTunes. Well, maybe not after this show.
Yeah.
Anything on the board about Jordan?
Maybe not after we lose.
Just bad things. Chris Dykler says Jason Jordan's going to beat The Miz for the IC title at SummerSlam.
Oh, yeah. And
absolutely. Nobody will care.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Nobody care. That it?
Okay, now
I see all kinds of comments. That's all. The only thing you fucking saw there.
Well, for right now,
real quickly, guys.
You just like you.
I was in the
you
conversation.
read 1 out of fucking 30. Yeah. I swear to God.
Jason Jordan is surrounded right now by Kurt Angle and The Miz, two guys that can build any storyline and cut any promo they ever want. If he doesn't get over with this level of guy behind him and push behind him and program behind him, will they pull the plug already?
The charisma in the American Alphas was Chad Gable. Jason Jordan was not the charisma. He was the I don't want to say that because it's racist. He was the
token.
No.
Oh.
He would come in and do flippy stuff. Slams and look good.
Right.
I had another thing I got thrown off from it, but yeah.
No, Noah said that Jason Jordan sounds like Lesnar, a big guy whose voice doesn't match his body. It's
okay. That's just weird. Whatever.
Mike Tyson kind of thing going on.
John Cena says Rock is a fucking bitch. I beat him for the belt at Mania 29. Then I fucked Nikki Bella in the ass, so I wouldn't get her pregnant.
Cashmere, Kalisto, and Jason Jordan got the same reaction. Not good. Yeah, and he said LOLs.
Yeah, I mean that's true.
Yeah, it was horrible. I mean. Even when Kurt brought it up in his opening monologue, and he said Jason Jordan's name, the crowd was like, yeah, only because you said it in Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
We'll give you some love. Besides that, you're garbage. So, John Cena, Jason Jordan sucks, asshole. Well,
We just said that.
Oh, we did?
Yeah.
I don't know. Well, yeah, we did say that, what's his name's coming back, so.
Oh, maybe it was Dickie. Okay,
Darren Young? I don't know. All right.
Tim Smith says the Crickets decided it was too quiet and rather would have gotten stepped on than watch this fucking segment.
No shit, crack. That's all you heard. It was so bad. So bad. So we're not going to talk about it anymore.
3.
Number 3 is going to be wah. Wah. So we don't see the women on Monday Night Raw tonight until 2 hours and 24 minutes into the show. And then what do we get? We get an Alexa Bliss promo which was pretty good. Yeah.
She had something good.
And then we get that demolishing, that squashing of Bayley with the random fucking count out at the end. This is the women's revolution. In the words of the early Miz, really? Really?
Well,
really?
And Nia Jax has become that like Looney Tunes character. Like, which way did he go, George?
I know you reference that every time you bring her up. But yes,
because she's not a monster.
I know she's not a monster. Oh, you talking about Gossamer, the big, the heart
Gossamer.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Gossamer. That's his name.
That's his name.
I remember
the big red heart guy.
Laughing. About
Steve
it.
probably named him.
I'm sure he did. He's a ginger. He knows it. Yeah.
He created him.
Anyway, so this I'm sorry, disrespectful. You have at least 6-7 women on this roster. You can't just have one of them walk by in the fucking locker room or I don't know, sell popcorn ringside. I mean, something. Give them some TV time. Nothing at all. This is what you got. You got Bayley and Nia in a fucking shit match.
And I get Alexa, she's the champ. She had to have some time, but no Sasha, no mention of Dana,
there was a mention
Emma.
of Sasha, but that was it. Yeah.
I mean, Emma last week, bitched about not being on TV, and she's
Not
absolutely
on TV
right. Yeah, she's absolutely right a week later.
Yeah. Noah put something, I was about to read it, and then he retracted it. Oh, so that did. Joker. Never mind. The revolution is dying, says Juan. Revolution is dying, and Vince McMahon killed it.
Yep. Tim Smith says Alexa can do no wrong, but just what the fuck was this match?
Yep.
Yeah, it was a snooze fest with a terrible ending.
So they had a bad ending, so will we.
4.
Number 4, ugh. So here's the Rollins and Dean moment.
With Sierra Ann's been commenting on the board how
I don't
great
even
it
know
was.
how to recap any of this shit. I'm sitting, guys out there in podcast land and YouTube live land. I want you to know I am doing my diligence here, my best to try to react to these matches and these situations from Raw tonight to give you an entertaining show. I am trying my goddamnedest. But man,
yeah,
it is every match and every outcome tonight was just like,
The consensus on the board was that the show was boring.
The show sucked.
Yeah,
it's hard to.
How can we get excited and have a fun, energetic podcast and by recapping and reacting to this?
The same thing that happened the week prior happened tonight. Okay, great.
Yeah, I don't know. No, I'm telling you, it's impossible to care about the women on Raw. It's the same crap recycled monthly, just like Call of Duty games.
He's right.
All right.
And Christopher Stegler has said with the way WWE is trying to build Bayley back up, there's no doubt Bayley wins the title at SummerSlam and Sasha turns heel.
Yep.
Oh, of course. And then Alexa gets relegated to Nia.
Or Alexa gets off
at all.
TV because she doesn't have the belt and they don't know how to
book any of them.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, so Rollins and Dean.
Yeah. Oh,
So,
yeah, that's the topic.
Are they
going back to NXT.
Are they a tag team now? Is this official?
It's looking that way now.
Kinda.
It feels like it.
Is it going to be Frankenstein versus Frankenstein for the title?
I feel like the
Frankenstein tag team versus Frankenstein tag team for the title.
I think Shield is going to beat Cesaro, and then they'll go against top guys. I mean that's why I think that they are.
And then what? Our own club.
Why?
Mix it up.
What gives you the idea? Is Shield losing tonight again?
No.
That give you the idea?
No, the reason being is because what are you going to? Rollins and Ambrose need to be on the card for SummerSlam. They need to be on the card. And this is how they're going to be on the card. You are not going to keep them off the card.
They what?
But they don't have to win.
They don't.
No, they don't have to win. No.
But Sheamus or Cesaro, I can't remember. We had a dirt sheet. They're about to take time off, and it plays and it plays into the Revival and their top guys. If Shield has the belt, they got 2 former world champs there, top guys. Here they come.
Yeah, Tim Smith. Yeah, this can't get any worse. It can't. This is about as low as I know. We're jumping off. I heard what you said. It was very good insight, but it's just this show just couldn't get any lower, right? I mean, we've had worse Raws.
Well, everybody dismissed this comment when I said it a while ago, but it is true. People in the business here are taking the summer off. So when you normally have like a creative team of 3 to 5 people, you're now down to like 1 or 2.
Yeah, you spend so much time on the road, you pick your optimal time for vacation.
Right, and you've seen the way they phoned in pay-per-views, and they even refer to them collectively as throwaway pay-per-views.
Here's something. This reminds me of something. I'm glad it came up like this. I was watching the Kevin Owens documentary today on the network, and if you haven't seen it,
with your pants on or off?
Oh, they're on. They're on.
Off.
Well, I can touch on the outside. So Kara doesn't get mad that way. But so if you haven't seen this documentary on the network about Kevin Owens, you really should. And I mean that, man. It's a really well done documentary on him. It's emotional. You end up cheering for him and crying with him, and just it's a very well put together documentary. It really is. I really recommend it. But there was a scene in there where Hulk Hogan came up to him backstage at, I think, Mania or something, and he was like, I'm hard to get over with. I'm paraphrasing here. I'm hard to get over with, but I was watching you, and as I was watching you, I was getting chills up and down my arm, because I was like, man, this kid has it, and you're gonna keep the art alive. And then after that, they showed a scene with Rock, and Rock was like, and he's a fantastic wrestler, and there's not many of us left. And it makes me think about what we're just talking about here, about creatives being lazy and the storylines making no sense.
So it's up to guys like Kevin with that kind of charisma to carry.
Well,
everything.
I'm using that example to say that on the flip side, behind the scenes, I just don't think there's any wrestling writers left.
Well,
I don't think there is.
Well, and I think to toot Kevin's horn and your horn, you said this, and that's kind of how I became a fan. He is great about not just wrestling, but telling a story in his matches. Every one of his matches, that is the common theme, is he tells a story.
Right.
Good, bad, ugly, doesn't matter. He tells a story. And that's why probably Hogan and Rock loved him so much, because nobody does that anymore.
Yep.
And I don't know if that is as so much the booking or the freedom, but he goes out there no matter how he's booked, and he gets it done.
That's just his pure talent. I believe that.
Okay.
Yeah.
And he is one of those guys that really does want to be the best. He doesn't just want to be there and get a paycheck.
It's kind of like Triple H was, that kind of drive.
Right. But again, my point is not about KO. I mean, look, he's fantastic. I think everybody can mostly agree on that. And
I like the Triple H comparison, Stevie.
Yes, the documentary was really was great too. My point, though, in using that example and bringing that up is to, again, bring back to creative in the writing. And when Hogan says there's not many of us left, or Rock said that rather, I picture Pat Patterson or Bruce Pritchard or somebody, saying there's none of us left. There's just none of us left. I don't know. Anything on the board?
Juan says, is Road Dogg writing the show? Actually, Road Dogg is on SmackDown now, so that's why that's a pile of dog shit.
Yep.
Tim Smith says, preach on, Juan. And, of course, they need to go. There was a hashtag trending there, Road Dogg, or Fire Road Dogg, or whatever. Christopher Stikelether says, Road Dogg blocked me on Twitter just because I gave the fan perspective of what WWE should do. Yeah, there's a lot of that lately. I've been hearing, people getting blocked for voicing their things.
Maybe that's why they're doing Taboo Tuesday. Let's just get the fucking fans pay-per-view and let them fuck it up.
They never did it in a social media era, so it could be really good.
It could be.
Yeah, it could be. All right, I'm sorry. One of our computers just went fucking shit on me, so I don't. So if the video, it's the video computer too. So if the video kind of stalls, I don't know what to fucking do.
Oh, you can't see us
now? It looks
now?
good so far.
No, they can still see us, but for some reason the monitor is not picking up anything from the computer, so I can't see anything going on. So we're gonna roll with it.
All right,
and maybe just end it without all the fancy shit.
Oh, I'm just surprised you didn't blame me.
Well, I mean, you're here.
You're here.
Your mere presence.
The curse of the Jew.
Yeah. Hey, let's do this one.
5.
Number 5 is gonna be meh. Meh. So the battle.
That's what these topics were tonight. No
This-
more.
the way the show was.
They describe the show.
Extra little dick topics
Meh.
is what the should
Speaking
have
of
been.
describing a show, meh, because 7 footer versus 7 footer, and I had
And
7.
that's the main event.
Yeah, I had 7 foot of fucking bullshit in front of me. That's what I had. It was garbage.
Yeah.
I mean,
and what did this do for the storyline?
Keep
And
just seen it 3 or 4 times in a row now. The same kind of.
you know why this match was garbage? It was garbage because it was the main event of Monday Night Raw.
I was going to say, to a mark, it elevates it because of that fact. It's at the end to a mark. That's like, oh, wow.
Yeah, but also
pushing big
it also kills it more if you're a mark. Like wow, why is this the last? I mean,
a mark.
Well, we're going into idioms there, but okay.
You're both idiots.
Shut your mouth.
We're not on your show.
The Golda sent a text and he said his botches was Big Show's slowest that slow ass knockout punch.
Yeah. Well, he knocked himself out too, right?
Right. He hit him so hard
because it was so slow.
The vibration. Yeah. He was punching through the thick, dense air of bullshit.
Either they forgot the name of it or they're not using it anymore, but they don't even call it the WMD anymore.
They need to move on from it. This needs to be done. The Cass and Enzo thing needs to be done.
Yeah.
You did it wrong. You
started off right.
And no, Enzo should have won the first match, I believe. But
yeah, I agree too, but it's not going to be done.
No, it probably won't be. But at WWE, I just want to say it again. You did this rivalry, this breakup wrong. Right.
It had a lot of potential when they started it.
Kashmir said, dude, the worst main event this year so far, easily. And,
worst main event of the past couple of years.
Yeah. And Juan Rodriguez said, can we just kill Enzo off the show? Well,
Tim Smith, I'm sick to death of this crap with these three. Please end this shit. He's agreeing with you, Rob.
Oh, yeah, you're killing. I mean, Show was having a rejuvenization for a moment, right? When he's fighting, he's all cut up and shit. And he was fighting Braun. And then even with Big Cass, like, okay, everybody's like, all right, we're buying in. And here you've killed. Now I'm looking at Show going, all right, dude, retire again. Yeah. I'm saying, please retire again. I'm sorry. It was absolute garbage. And whoever set up the card tonight and wrote down on the fucking board, the whiteboard or piece of paper, whatever they do back in the locker room, whoever wrote down
darts.
Yeah, main event, Cass versus Big Show.
I wonder if they forgot and they put on the triple threat early and like, fuck, we forgot to book a main event.
Well, they didn't. They announced it late. And the Nia Bailey match.
That's what I'm saying. Maybe they're like, fuck, we forgot the last hour. We thought this was Tuesday night.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Here's a triple threat with your potential new Universal Champions in the middle of the show. We're going to follow with Bailey and Nia and then close the night out with Big Show and Cass. You know why? Because fuck you. That's why.
Fuck you, Pittsburgh.
Just fuck you, Pittsburgh. Fuck you, WWE Universe. Fuck you, Marked Out Wrestling family.
Speaking of Pittsburgh, Stevie, what was the cheap pop count of the night?
17.
7 fucking teams.
Whopping 17 tonight.
Is it because it's Kurt Angle's hometown?
That was only part of it.
Is that
everybody else is getting? I mean, Miz and Elias.
17.
Counted for all that. Yeah.
Yeah, Elias, not Samson. Let's make it very clear. It's not Samson. It's just Elias.
They even put up the graphic in the middle of his promo.
I don't like that they took the last name away.
I like how Rob can finally say it right. He called him Alias for a while.
Alias. Whatever. I called him Drifter.
That's because you could say Drifter.
I would like him better if he stopped using Elias so much. Did you hear his promo tonight? He's like, hello, I'm Elias.
Yeah.
Who wants to walk with Elias? Like, okay, I just heard your name twice.
And Michael Cole said it 4 times in
between.
between.
He's rebranding.
How about saying, who wants to walk with the Drifter?
Well, that's what he did in NXT.
You know what I'm saying?
That was his thing in NXT.
So
but of course, anything that works in NXT, why in the ever loving fuck would they use it on the main roster? Right? Why would you use anything that actually succeeded and actually worked on NXT? Why would you do that? You know why you would do that? Because Kevin Dunn is such a piece of fucking shit that anything that Hunter might come up with or Regal or anybody down there in creative in NXT, it would make him look bad. You know why it would make you look bad, Kevin Dunn?
Idea.
Because you are bad. Because you are bad at what you do. You are the worst in the world at what you do. Do you understand the words that I'm saying to you right now?
Have you noticed that certain people, I'm not kind of like the Kevin Owens and the Baileys and Charlottes and stuff, but certain people that were just there kind of doing their thing on NXT are now getting over way beyond guys that were getting over. I'm putting like the Tyler Breeze, who's been booked like terrible and stuff like that.
Right.
And Ty Dillinger. But then you have like Alexa Bliss and Elias Sampson, who never held a belt in NXT, never really even fought for a title or had a feud with the champion, and are getting really good reaction here on the main roster.
Well, let's examine this. And look, I'm not saying that they don't get the pop. It's not worth it when they get it. But the X factor here is Vince. Let's examine it. Alexa Bliss is a short, hot little blonde hair white girl.
Cuts a great promo, though.
She does. No, take her talent to the side. Her talent is amazing, and she should get a push because of that. But why did she get more of a push initially than the other people? because she is a blonde-haired, short white girl, and Vince is like, oh, god damn, yeah.
That booty, though.
That booty, though.
She's a gymnast, so she was really flexible.
Well, there you go. Who else does he push from NXT? I mean, just Seth Rollins' body type.
Right.
Dean Ambrose attitude.
Well, Seth, you kind of had to because of the investment you made with Seth as the first champ.
Sure. All I'm saying is that.
But why not Bo Dallas? You know, Bo Dallas is an example. He was an NXT champ that has never gotten dick on the main roster.
Nothing.
But
why not even
He's gotten to get repackaged 7 times. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but is it his fault or is it because
That's
they
great?
Is it?
He's still employed.
Well, no. Okay, yeah, half full approach if we want to go there. I'm just saying, but I mean, he was when he was the white trunks Bo Dallas and his gimmick was going his little fucking Bo leave. I mean, that was getting over until they fucking ruined it, right?
Yeah.
They just kind of he had the winning streak and then he lost and then once he lost, it was like okay, we're done with him.
They should come up with a new second-generation job squad and put, Axel and
But
Bo.
everybody else do the other person's gimmick.
Yeah, but if they did a
Sandow
job
style.
if they did a job squad in WWE right now, it would be like the NWO and WCW, where everyone on the roster would eventually be on it because everyone's getting jobbed out because they have no structure, no organization, and no protection from anything.
Well, that was the great thing about the NXT. The original Nexus invasion was that, you had a group of relatively unknowns below even mid-card come out as a faction of 7, and they're just like, we're going to play the numbers game. If they did that, Rob, right, that could be a huge little invasion storyline, and they could see if these guys,
No.
I don't know. Okay, fine.
No, because
fuck me.
what? No, I'm just saying.
I'm just thinking creatively. I mean, WWE
yes, but no, exactly. You just made my point. Is that why would you bring all these people from NXT up for an invasion, or the people who are on from NXT for an invasion, when it would still be under the thumb of Vince McMahon, so he could take all this good and just turn it fucking bad?
No, but Triple H, he goes, these are all my guys. We're taking over Vince, and outs him. Like have a kayfabe ousting of Vince McMahon with Triple H going, all of these guys now on the roster are loyal to me because they came through NXT. We're taking over Vince. And do it kayfabe style. Like they could even pretend it's legal. Like we filed legal action to remove you and vote of confidence and all that stuff and really fucking eliminate him. Why not? That would be creative as fuck. And if they did it that way, it would kind of be like this.
Yeah, no, it would be it would be good if it was done and there was a level of truthness to it. But it's not going to be.
Well,
and Vince would destroy it.
I guess wishes and fishes.
Right. No, Juan, I'm not pulling white privilege on Alexa Bliss. She's very talented and deserves to be where she's at. I'm just using the example that she does fit what Vince McMahon would want.
Yeah. Isn't she part Jewish?
Is she?
Yeah, I think that's where her privilege background comes from.
Oh, my God. Hey, I don't have theme music for this.
We don't need it.
So
what?
So I guess we do Christmas Story?
No, we're doing
Jingle Bell.
We're gonna do the
Don't look
segment
at
first.
me.
I think we should do the segment first.
You want to do the second one first?
Yeah, the segment.
I
should
had
go
a
first.
little dreidel. I made it.
So tonight's gonna be a heavy Medine type show, right? So Medine is gonna lead the next two segments here. The first one being our WW. What the fuck is wrong?
Let me take over.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah, please.
All right. So this game is called Afterwards Before. No, it's called Before Words Afterhand.
What?
Blah.
What?
Before Words Afterhand. Blah.
Okay.
That's the name of the game.
Is blah part of the name?
Blah. No. It's just the name of the game. Blah.
It's
All right.
afterhand one word.
I like
All right.
playing games.
So listen, this is the game basically.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna take this year's SummerSlam coming up, and we're gonna analyze the title matches that are in it from the Raw perspective, and then we're gonna compare them to what we saw last year, the equivalent, and then we're gonna say whether it's better, worse, or equal. What do we think? Do we think something we saw last year is gonna be better than something we're going to see this year? Or do we think something we're going to see last year is going to, you know what I'm saying?
Compare the two.
Compare the two.
I'm
right?
tracking. I like it. Sounds
so,
fun.
we could start off with Rob because he's out of breath
What?
and just getting back into his seat. And so he probably
took
doesn't
1,000
and
steps.
he probably doesn't know anything of what's going on. So
No,
let's
I
start
was
with
fixing
him.
the computer. What? Yes, go ahead.
Rob pulled a Kiera.
Go ahead, I'm ready.
I'm just kidding. No, Steve, why don't you go ahead and start?
I don't know what you got this.
All right, I'm just kidding.
Okay, good.
Why did you have Steve intro your segment?
No, I'm just fucking with you.
You're terrible.
Oh, my God. Are we going to do this?
Yeah, we're doing. Are you ready? Did you
I
get your
said
inhaler?
I was-
Did you get your inhaler?
He introed you, and we still have to coax you into doing your
Anyway.
segment.
Guys, no, you guys are so impatient with this shit. It's still like a year later.
Yeah,
anyway,
I know.
Slowpoke Rodriguez.
Anyway, so the first one we're gonna go with is the ladies first. So last year we had in the ladies title match we had Sasha and Charlotte, right? And that was a good match at SummerSlam. This year we have Alexa and Bayley. So I'm going with Sasha and Charlotte because last year's that moonsault that she did and that surprise pin out of the bank statement that kind of won it over for me. Rob, what do you think?
Which is better? That's the question, right?
Yeah. What do you think is going to be better? Do you think what you saw last year was better?
Sasha, Charlotte,
what you're going to see,
or Bayley, Alexa?
or do you think this is going to be better?
No,
than what you saw?
last is better. Fucking absolutely. Why? Because you have Charlotte Flair, probably one of the best female wrestlers in the world, and you have Sasha, one of the. If she's not one of the best, she's not. She's definitely a 110% all the time type of chick, and it was a dream match. Everybody had been waiting for that since they were in NXT, and then you got let's see,
Bayley, who got her ass beat to lose the
Bayley,
title.
who's been just on this roller coaster of what the fuck, followed by
That's the best way to describe it.
yeah, roller coaster of what the fuck
The
against
ultimate thrill ride.
Alexa, who I mean, Alexa's good. I like Alexa, but yeah, no.
Adam.
I'm going to echo Rob, but accentuate. If it was Alexa against either Charlotte or Sasha, I would say I'm more looking forward to this year. But because Alexa doesn't have a viable opponent, and I say that I liked Bayley in NXT. Sorry, I don't know if it's just the character in the dream, but she's dog shit, and I don't care.
Right.
It's on the main roster, so obviously last year.
It's unanimous for me, but say somebody like Asuka was in this year's event, I would be like, okay, maybe that one.
Oh, yeah. Asuka and Alexa Bliss.
Ooh.
Dude, that would be fucking awesome.
Had they ran in had run-ins in NXT early on, didn't they?
If they did, it was a one-off.
Yeah.
They had some run-ins recently on a Dark show where they were both holding each other's belts.
Oh, really?
Right, in a standoff, yeah.
I did not
I
know
wish
that.
they were holding something else.
All right.
What's
Speaking of holding,
Huh.
we'll talk about the
You're
tag
always
team
holding.
titles. And that's the second topic. Last year we had the New Day, who was minus Big E, so it was Xavier and Kofi against the Club. And then this year we've got Cesaro against presumably Dean and Seth. I'm going to start this one off, and I'm going to go with this year, actually. What Rob called the Frankenstein tag team.
Yeah, man.
It's actually more interesting just because last year the only thing that was really interesting about New Day's run was towards the end of it. And SummerSlam was still kind of middle, and it was stale at that point. You know, that rivalry, it was funny when they were doing the doctor thing, the Club. They were doing that little skit.
But they ran
But
it.
other than that,
oh, they killed it.
Right. Other than that, there wasn't really a thing to it. So that's why I'm going with this year's. I like the idea that, no, I'm not sure who's going to win. You know, Cesaro, Dean or Seth, it's a toss-up. Steve?
I have to agree with you, presumably, if it is Dean and Seth versus Cesaro. But, yeah, I'd have to go with that today, not last year.
I'm going to speed this the fuck up.
All right.
Frankenstein.
What?
He said speed it up, so my vote's for the Frankenstein this year.
I'm going to go with Seth and Dean. I really like them as a tag team. They look very fluid in the ring.
Timestamp this shit.
Yeah.
You pick Dean.
Well, because of probably Seth. And Cesaro, they've grown on me, so these are two very compelling tag teams with great chemistry. I think it could be a hell of a fucking match. So, yeah, I think definitely better.
And it's an obvious booking.
Well, Steve, what does the board
Noah
say?
says this year is going to be way better than the shit fest with the testicles last year. And Tim Smith said this year's tag match, hands down.
Oh, that's right. They had the testicles on ringside.
Yeah. The bigger size, I guess, like a
they had different size
Goldilocks
jars.
thing.
Yeah. That was.
All right.
I'm gonna Stike Leather. I'm gonna say that this year because two Frankenstein tag teams against each other, Ambrose and Rollins win.
Yeah. Well said, Stike.
Good job,
All right.
Stike.
Number 3
Yeah.
is the
Yeah.
Intercontinental and U.S. title. So last year we had the U.S. title on Raw, and it was Rusev and Roman, and that was a no contest.
Yeah.
So
Snooze.
that's what that was.
Yeah.
This year we've got Miz and Jason Jordan, which the promo today was a snooze fest.
Wow,
And
that's a
the
tough
equal
pick.
title.
In ring work.
So I mean, what are we going with? Or we can throw the wild card in there and say, what about AJ's open challenge that he'll have this year?
Because
that's the one I'm going to go with.
I'm going to say that Miz will have to carry Jason Jordan through the entire program.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Maybe not the match, through the program though, because you could see Jason Jordan was not quick on the mic.
No,
and he was quite dull in reaction.
Lame lines.
Yeah, even his little side look over was kind of lame and projected.
He made Big Cass look like Road Dogg.
Right. Oh wow.
Damn son.
But to me, the bigger question is, I'm going to go with if the option is a 3, AJ, and the question is if it's an open challenge, who's it gonna be? Right.
Now we don't mean to stomp on your territory, Adam, but your show sucks. So we decide
minus AJ.
We decide
minus AJ.
Minus AJ. Your show sucks too. But I'm just saying in general. So we're gonna talk about this here. I say it's gonna be Sammy or Shelton.
I think Sammy would be snooze. I mean, it'd be good.
What?
No, it'd be, no.
You know who's gonna win.
It would be
obviously.
it would no. You don't. But it would be a great match. Yes, I do not. Forgive me for saying good match. But the
buzz yourself.
No, because that's not what I meant. The circumstances though would be snooze. Sammy and AJ in a feud. I don't see how they could connect those two right now. I don't. It wouldn't get me excited.
Okay.
Only for the match, I would like it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, you've got to have at least one of those on the card, don't you?
You do.
They're going to add Baron, and they're going to Y2J and KO need a program too. They're going to put them all in one match because SummerSlam just doesn't have enough bookings on there.
But what about AJ Styles open challenge? Glorious.
The speculation.
Didn't he have to drop the belt the night before though?
Right.
Yeah.
Does he?
Will he?
Kevin brought it with him.
True dat.
Yeah, he sure did, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
But do they want to keep doing that kind of thing?
Why the fuck
he's
not?
different. Yeah, he's a little different. Bobby Roode's a little.
Yeah,
I like to see somebody we haven't really seen. Maybe
he's
heard a rumor
undefeated.
about.
Kevin wasn't undefeated.
Like Kenny Omega or something like that. It's like
Kenny Omega and
huge.
Look,
Tommy End.
I know we're jumping off topic here real quick. I'm sorry, but
it could be Kenny Omega.
I gotta say
the
this.
Rails.
No.
Why not stay off the rails?
Adam Rose.
Kenny Omega
Adam
would be a mistake.
You think?
Yes. Oh, and here's why. The last SmackDown pay-per-view, I forgot, somebody put it on Twitter, and it was like, it said AJ Styles worst match of his career, Cena worst match of his career, Nakamura worst match of his career for the Battleground pay-per-view.
I think it was Noah.
And I read that, and I'm like, yeah, you know what? That's a really good point. Really good point. You have three of arguably the greatest talents in the business ever. Well, at least with Nakamura and with
guys
AJ.
who could go with brooms.
So you're just shooting your wad if you did it right like that.
Right, but so yeah, why would you have a mid-card battle for the U.S. belt at SummerSlam with Omega and AJ? That's a Mania-worthy match, isn't it? Am I wrong there?
In my opinion, yeah, but it would be good for the moment.
I mean, this is Mania Junior, so maybe, but wouldn't that be?
Stike Leather says AJ versus Chad Gable in a rematch.
Oh my God!
You know what? Got to do something now.
You know what? It's WWE, man. It could happen. It could absolutely beat Chad Gable. What else you got, Medine? What other comparisons?
Our last one, and probably our most controversial, will be the Universal title.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So last year we had Finn and Seth in the inaugural match. This year we have a fatal 4-way for the championship. What do we like better, last year or this year? I'm going with last year because just the ambiance of Finn's demon entrance for the first time.
Yeah,
that was amazing.
And finishing with an injury
afterwards. Well, 5 minutes in, he tears the labrum, and then the high flying, and then one thing that people forgot: the crowd heat that belt got.
Yeah,
it was a red belt.
Motherfuckers.
Hashtag red belt sucks.
That belt stupid. Whatever.
It's still stupid.
They were chanting all types of shit the entire night. So. Just for those reasons, I'm going with last year's Universal title match over this year.
All right. Who's next?
Steve-O.
Yeah, I have to agree with you. Red belt, that whole and Finn winning the belt. I loved it.
Awesome.
He's not the best color guy in the business for nothing, guys.
You wanted to speed it up?
I think Roman and Braun at this point, even though it's been okay, has now gotten a little stale, and having them, instead of end it, carry over to make this a 4-way. And the misbooking of Joe has made me like, and now Brock, I'm going to leave if I lose. They're doing everything in their power to make us care, and I don't care as much as I did the Seth.
Make us care
Finn.
that Roman's going to win.
I just don't care because I was like, is Seth going to get another first in his resume, or are they going to put Finn over immediately? And, you know, I had a lot more hype and expectation and uncertainty in the ending of last year, where here I'm like, Roman's going to win.
Right.
There's no uncertainty.
Wow.
I got to agree. Last year, I mean,
wow.
Absolutely last year. Look, you have to say that Finn winning that title was one of the fastest pushes in memory.
True.
Right? And Seth Rollins, a great in-ring worker. Finn, a really great, also a great in-ring worker. I mean, you were excited to see these two in a premier match on a pay-per-view. You were excited about it. Yeah, okay. You were just excited about it. And this Joe, Braun, Brock, Roman fucking love fest orgy where they all just pivot around Vince McMahon, I don't care. I don't care. If it was Brock and Braun, I would be totally invested. But I am not going to put a dime on that match.
Kashmir said that he's going to say this year only because he's curious of who will win.
Thank you, Kashmir.
But it's just curious.
It's actually what I expect. I expected more people to go with this year.
And Kashmir outside said something great here. He said, Kenny Omega coming to WWE. His moveset will be cut in half, maybe more, and same for Adam Cole when he arrives.
Yeah.
That's a great point because Shinsuke's been a little limited, and it took a while for them to take the training wheels off AJ. They almost only let him really go on pay-per-views.
Shinsuke, the artist. You know what? How much you want to bet that eventually they don't say Shinsuke anymore at all, and he's just the artist? No, just the artist.
Who cares?
Rock star.
The rock star.
How many how many gimmicks are they going to rip Prince off with? They got
Right,
Velveteen Dream.
Now
and the
that
artist.
he's dead, they're like, oh, let's just go to town.
No one says Rollins was careless with that spot, the injured.
Yeah, he's
Finn.
going on and on about it.
We've gone on and on about it, but it was a good match nonetheless.
All right.
It was a lot
Kashmir,
of high
you say you're curious about who will win. Roman's going to win. There's no curiosity.
Yeah. Come on. Roman's going to pin. Who's Roman going to pin? Braun or Joe?
Joe. I think they're going to squash Joe.
Just like tonight.
Yeah. Until Hunter comes back,
Joe.
I think Joe is getting positioned poorly.
Could Hunter show up at the Fatal 4-Way?
Let's hope.
For what?
To help Joe win or help. I mean,
To
help
help Joe
anybody
win?
other than Roman win.
But then wouldn't that just be a kind of a repeat of how he let KO win? I mean,
yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Tim Smith, he said, I think this year's match might just be a clusterfuck.
Yeah, no, it's good. No, it's going to be two guys fighting the other two on heroin on the side of the ring or
Like
outside
the Rumble.
ring, like the Royal
Taking
Rumble.
the John Cena naps.
Yeah, just take a little. Yeah, no. Dean Ambrose is bad at him.
That too.
Yeah, he just looked like he just got done doing a fucking 8-ball.
No, he just gets worn out by Renee. You know she likes to go.
Wow. I don't know. Yeah.
Noah thinks Braun's going to win.
I hope so. If Braun wins, I'll pop.
That'd be great.
It'll be good.
I would love Braun to win because that would swerve us. That would be a marked out moment.
No doubt.
Marked out.
Yeah.
ED.
Okay. We got. Let's move on here because I want to eat some. I want to eat some bootios and we're done. So I don't have any. I don't have theme music, so I guess we'll just do the Christmas story.
Dreidel.
No. We're doing the Christmas story duck scene. So, what song was it?
Fa ra 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 ra.
Fa ra 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 ra.
Ho 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 ho! USA, USA,
USA.
Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry. So, guys, welcome to the first ever Marked Out Wrestling Podcast Christmas in July extravaganza, or as I like to call it, Mopezage. So just call it Mopezage.
Mopezage?
Mopezage. It's the Mopezage. All right. Sponsored by Medidsboro. All right. And you can call me Saint Nick tonight. Give me my hat.
What? Give me his hat. Way to do all the dead air in the podcast.
Wait, did not tell me I need to hand
What we
you my
do.
hat, your hat.
I know. No, that's what you do.
It's live.
Oh my God!
It's not what we
Grab
do.
the fucking marker, Steve. Jesus.
It's live, motherfucker.
All right, come on, get to it.
All right. So you can call me Saint Nick. That's with a K, like Kristaps Porzingis.
Oh God.
So all you good boys and girls, and maybe there's girls in here, you fucking losers.
Okay, he's giving you guys on the board something.
Have
All right, he's gonna give shit away.
chance.
So if you're starting to be like, I'm leaving now because Medine can't get a fucking sentence out, then
That's what the
What?
package
What
is
do
I
you
can't
want?
because people want to
Can you
talk over
just
me.
wait till I'm done talking?
Can you just wait till I'm done talking?
You take forever.
No, I don't actually. God damn.
Hey-o.
Trying to fucking help your show here. Shut the fuck
Okay,
up.
just move on. It's like I'm married to you.
It's your show too, Dick.
I'm trying to help all our shows.
Oh, just get on with it.
Anyway, since they ruined the fucking intro, guys.
We ruined the
fu-
intro.
I'm the Grinch apparently.
Like you were choking
So
on
the fucking 12 questions of Christmas in July, and you get a special gift for myself and Shady Claus the Christmas cat. All right, you ready to play? Now, first things first. If you don't subscribe to the Marked Out Podcast on YouTube, on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, you will not be eligible to win this shit. So if only one of you does all four of that, and you only get one question right, then hey, that's going to be the winner. So make sure you do all those things. All right?
I still don't think they understand the rules.
I don't either. Go.
You know, how do you not understand it? Subscribe to all of our avenues on social media.
So what he's saying basically, folks, is we're going to do a little fun game here. He's going to give away some prizes to you. We're going to send it to you.
Am I not speaking?
No, you're incoherent right now. We're going to send it to you.
Oh my god!
But in order to be eligible for that prize after you win, you have to subscribe to YouTube. You have to like us on Facebook. You have to follow us on Twitter. You have
Pretty
to
sure
like
I
us
said
on.
that.
It's like a
follow us
scavenger list.
on fucking Instagram.
Rah, 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 rah.
Noah's like, I don't have Instagram. You're screwed.
All right.
Anyway, so we'll and then make sure
I'll-
you send us your address so we can actually send it to you. You
I
don't have
can't
to pay
win
for the
either.
I'll be fair,
shipping
Noah.
and handling.
I don't
either.
have
we'll figure
Instagram.
it out after.
Yeah. Anyway, all right. So we got 12 questions, multiple choice, true and false. You guys can't look up the answers on Google, so haha. All right, ready?
Yeah.
We're gonna run through them since Rob
We
wants to
fucking
rush me
been
through
ready.
this shit. Been ready. Okay. Is this your show? That's right. It's not.
Oh my god.
All right. Question 1. How old was I when I attended my first pay-per-view? A, 11, B, 12, C, 15, D, 22. A, 11, B, 12, C, 15, D, 22.
Is somebody keeping track of who gets what right?
Somebody better.
It's your fucking game.
I'm not on the
I
board.
didn't know I had to do all this.
I'm not on the board, but okay.
All right. Give those multiple choice one more time.
How old was I when I attended my first pay-per-view? A, 11, B, 12, C, 15, D, 22. Keep the answer to yourself. You ain't got to answer this shit online.
So we're gonna give the answers here one at a time, or are we gonna let's go all at the end?
No, you're just gonna. I'm gonna name the answers at the end. It's gonna be.
It's
like,
gonna be really hard for me to keep track of all the right answers on the board if you do it that way.
Yeah.
All right, fine. All right. I just figured it would go quicker if I just ran through the question.
Yeah, but then I have to go back and spend an hour looking up everybody's fucking
Nothing
answers.
about this is quick.
All right. I mean, our show's not quick.
Not tonight.
No, it's not any night.
Okay.
We still got 35 minutes left
What's
in
the
show.
fucking answer?
Everybody ready?
Yes.
Yes.
God
right.
damn it.
The
The
timer
answer's
ran out.
A, 11.
Yay, I got it right.
Oh, I didn't.
Just so you know,
Noah
you,
got it
you
wrong,
guys
of
can't
course.
win.
I got we can't okay. I got 11.
If Perfect 11 was here, he would have got it
Hey,
right.
Noah got it wrong.
All right, you all got it. Everybody on the board. Everybody
Why do we have
playing got it wrong.
whiteboards if we're not playing?
I don't know.
All right, question 2.
Yeah.
In your house, Unforgiven, the woman sitting behind me blanked. A, fell on top of me. B, was taken out on a stretcher. B, spilled soda on me.
Two
D,
B's.
was kicked out for jacking off her boyfriend.
Okay.
E, titty fuck you.
Where was this?
In your house,
your
Unforgiven, the woman sitting behind me blank. A, fell on top of me. B, was taken out on a stretcher. C, spilled soda on me. D, kicked out for jacking off her boyfriend.
Definitely D.
It's got to be. It has to be.
It has to be D. Or let's
want it to be D.
Let the board get it in there first before we give the answer.
She was getting it in
Right.
there.
It's got to be D. What was? Because C was spill the Coke on him, but that was the takeover.
Yeah, we witnessed that one.
Yeah, it was beer actually. But yeah.
She didn't need to drink it.
All right, so Noah
take over.
They're coming in now. Noah said spilled soda. Tim Smith spilled soda. Christopher says spilled soda. We all picked jack off, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Jack on. Jack off.
5, 4, 3,
C for Juan.
What is
2,
C?
1. Okay, the final answers.
Everybody said spilled soda. Cashmere says jacking off her boyfriend because he thinks that's funny.
That's why we picked it.
And it is?
Answer is C. Spilled soda on me.
Yay, I get to write everyone's name down.
That happened more than once to you,
Yes. So Noah, Tim, Leather, and Juan got it right.
Juan got something.
Spilled cum on.
Hey, Jonathan Duran's here.
Of course, right at the right time.
He picked E. Spilled cum on Paige.
All right,
so.
we got a lot more. We got 10 more
All right.
questions.
Yes, we got 10 more.
Oh,
Let's go.
God.
Oh, my God.
It's not that fast.
Way to make this, like, short.
At Unforgiven 99, we had 6 row seats on the right by the corner opposite the announcers. What happened to us about an hour into the pay-per-view? A, we got ejected for our Jericho Y2Gay sign. B, we were told we couldn't stand up and cheer during the matches. C, we decided to go for a walk around the concourse. Or D, we were moved to the 8th row on the opposite side.
What the fuck?
I'm going to go with B.
C.
A for Adam.
A for Adam. C for.
At Unforgiven 99, we had 6 row seats. 6 row seats. What happened to us about an hour into the pay-per-view? A, we got ejected for our Jericho Y2Gay sign. B, we were told we couldn't stand up and cheer during matches. C, we decided to go for a walk around the concourse. Or D, we were moved to the 8th row on the opposite side.
I went with B.
The board is just, I don't know.
Yeah, I went with Jerigay.
So we got Tim says D, Cashmere A, Noah says D, Juan says D.
That's his grade point average, too.
Juan's?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a straight D, man.
His fat ass.
He loves to get the D.
Yeah.
All right, 5, 4, 3, 2,
Cyclo says couldn't stand up
1,
for matches.
0. All right. The answer is D. We were moved to the 8th row on the opposite side. Apparently, they sold these tickets that weren't supposed to be sold. They had to move us to the opposite side an hour into because the people who actually bought those tickets decided to come an hour late.
Oh.
Who goes an hour late to a fucking pay-per-view, first of all?
Right.
People like that.
People who
Like
think
fucking
Nakamura is
assholes.
pronounced Nakamura.
All right. Which leads us to question 4. True or false? When we got moved, the girl next to me put her hand on my knee and started rubbing it in front of my girlfriend. True or false?
True.
False. You never had a girlfriend.
Okay, so the girl was rubbing it in front of your girlfriend. Who came out? Who was in the ring?
It was in between matches, actually.
Oh, I'm gonna go true because that kind of shit happens for you and not me. So
I'm gonna go true too.
False. You never had a girlfriend.
We'll wait for the board to catch up.
we're waiting for the board.
Yeah.
This is awesome.
Board, hurry up.
We got 9 more of these.
On the
8.
first day of July and Christmas, Medine gave to us
It's
the
August
slowest
now.
segment of
The
them
slowest,
all.
longest segment ever.
It's
Cashmere.
only gone 5 minutes.
Yeah,
so far.
you know how much editing I'm gonna do on this?
It's only 5 minutes.
Yeah, it's
so
only
far.
5
Only
minutes.
been 5 minutes.
Only 5 minutes,
5 minutes
of
of
dead air.
right?
Yeah.
How's it dead hair?
Juan says false. Cashmere true. Tim true. Noah true. Cycler true. Medine go.
True.
True.
Hey, you got one right.
Dead air.
All right.
Dead air.
Dead air. Dead
Dead
air.
air.
Dead air. Dead air. Dead air.
I wish they wouldn't say a word.
Then there'd be
Not even answer the
a
question.
lot of dead air.
All right. True or false? During a taping of SmackDown, there was technical difficulties for about 25 minutes. During the delay, guys started to have a pose down in the aisles.
Do we have any year attached to this, or just
No.
during a SmackDown?
No.
True.
I'm gonna go true on that too. We saw that
Sure.
at WrestleMania. Helmet.
Yeah, in the history, sure, true. Now
False.
we gotta wait 5 minutes
It's
for
false.
the board.
That's
Oh.
so lame, guys. What actually happened was girls started having a titty flashing war.
Well, that's even better.
Oh,
we
that-
should have put that
Here
as an
in
option.
Charlotte.
You remember that SmackDown?
I was there.
You remember that?
Yeah, I
SmackDown?
remember
All
that.
right, then.
I was fucking there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Thank you, Rob.
It's
You
not
can
as memorable
vouch
to
for
a
me.
guy that grew up in a strip club.
we're way ahead of the
Yeah,
board. So
exactly.
I don't know how the board did here. Noah
The
said
board
true.
needs to hurry the fuck up.
So he
They
got
want
it
to win
wrong.
something.
Well, they got a 30-second delay. It's not their fault. Juan said true. Tim said true.
And Medine's got a minute delay.
Cycler said true.
Exactly. So they should be able to catch up, right?
All right.
It balances out.
I
So,
just got
anyway.
that. It came back on me.
Science.
Rob's got a 45-second delay.
Nobody got that. My pen just blew up. Holy shit.
Good for you.
That's the most exciting thing about this segment.
Anyway, we
Good.
done?
Are
Are we on
Are
the
you?
board? No, I'm just waiting for the board.
They're all saying true so far, and that's all I got.
Yeah, that's the pose thing. That's false. But the
What the fuck are you talking about? What's next? What's 5?
no, we're up to 7 actually.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
No, we're not.
We're
Yeah.
counting down.
This is 7.
He's counting down.
Oh
That's
my.
actually, excuse me, this is 6. Excuse me, 6.
Okay.
This is 6. I'm
Okay.
sorry.
What's the
6.
next one?
Number 6 is at my first Madison Square Garden show, who wrestled in the main event? Was it DiBiase versus Hogan for the title? Was it Savage versus Honky Tonk for the IC? Was it Duggan versus Andre in a lumberjack? Or was it Warrior versus Rude for the IC in a steel cage?
Q.
Z. Z. Z.
Roll.
Z. Z.
Okay.
Warrior versus that steel cage match.
What are you doing, Adam? Oh, okay. I'm gonna go.
You're welcome.
I'm gonna go Warrior versus. Yeah. What'd you say? I don't remember what you said.
I don't know.
Warrior versus. Who were the matches?
DiBiase versus Hogan for
Sure.
the belt.
Yeah.
Savage versus Honky Tonk
Okay.
for the belt.
I'm gonna go Savage versus Honky Tonk for the belt.
Okay.
Steve.
We'll wait for the.
I went with D. Yeah, steel cage match.
I can't.
I'm waiting for the board to catch up.
I know you can't just sit here quiet and wait though.
All right.
It's a fucking
Tim
radio
Smith
show.
said B.
B for Tim.
Everybody
Chris
got it
Leather
wrong.
had Savage Honky Tonk, and so it did Noah. So yeah,
Hey, that's not a cigarette, asshole. That's not a cigarette, fucker.
it's not.
Yeah, it's not a cigarette. And then you're fucking wasting it too. Douchebag.
Okay, what's going on, guys? Come
I
on,
don't know.
please.
I'm about to get off this thing and kick Adam's ass. Is what's about
Okay.
to happen.
Tim says D. Cashmere D. What's the answer?
It's actually C.
C.
Duggan versus Andre in a lumberjack match
Well, you
was
get to see
the main
Andre.
event.
That's cool.
All right.
Cool.
All right, 8. Have I been to more Nets games or WWE events at the Barclays Center?
I would say WWE events over Nets games, even though I know you like the Nets.
So is it Nets games board or WWE events at the Barclays
At
Center?
the Barclay. Yeah, I mean, before I could see Nets, but not at the Barclays Center. And we'll check on Noah likes this segment, by the way. He says it's amazing.
See?
Yeah, there you go.
Somebody likes it. All right.
Noah's a
Yeah,
virgin.
question
That's why
9.
he thinks it's amazing.
I'm waiting.
Question. By the way, the answer for 8 is WWE events. I've seen
Yeah, I got it right.
three there and 2 Nets games there.
Cashmere got it right.
Yeah.
I
Let's get
assume
the board
so
catch
because
up.
even when you were growing up, the Nets weren't playing in the Barclays Center.
Right.
No,
It's
they
new.
just started.
And you go to like 3 events in a weekend whenever the fuck you go up there.
So 9.
You do like Raw and you do
Noah
Net.
and Chris Cycler got it right too, and Tim Smith.
I think
Pretty much, I think it's a sweep
I
on
think
that.
Rob's lung collapsed.
Yeah,
Oh.
Rob's dead. He has exited the studio.
9. Which popular fan did I miss out on meeting at King of the Ring? A. Ms. Girl. B. Sign Guy. C. Brock Lesnar Guy. D. A Paul Heyman Guy.
I think it's C. I think it's the Brock Lesnar
That's
guy.
what I was thinking too.
Might have been Ms. Girl would be my second choice, but I think it's Brock.
Hey, was the answer WWE events or was it a?
It was
It was
WWE.
WWE events. 3-2.
Are you all right there?
Yeah.
This question is: which popular fan did I miss out on meeting at King of the Ring? Brock. It was a Ms. Girl, Sign Guy, Brock Lesnar Guy, or a Paul Heyman Guy.
The silence is deafening.
Yeah.
Well, I'm asking you a question.
What?
I just asked you the question.
What's the question? Ask me again.
Yeah, exactly.
Come on.
Third time. Which popular fan did I miss out on meeting at King of the Ring? Ms. Girl, Sign Guy, Brock Lesnar Guy, or a Paul Heyman Guy?
Tim Smith agrees with me and Steve.
Brock Lesnar guy.
Everybody says Brock Lesnar Guy.
Noah said sign guy, and so did Cycleather.
And they are correct.
The
It's
sign
sign
guy?
guy.
Oh, no, I got it wrong. I'm sorry.
Oh, yes, he did. He got it right. It says
No,
it right
he
there.
actually got it right.
What was the sign guy C?
Okay.
Was that C?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
No, sign guy was B.
No, sign guy, yeah, was B.
We'll just say instead of just
The
the letters.
answer's sign guy.
Okay.
All right,
many
come
more?
on. All right, come on.
Question 10.
Oh.
Ugh, listen to them. After they fucking freeload on my shit.
We had to go
Question
to Medinesboro.
10. When we got to meet Flair, he was actually done signing, and we had to go meet him in a separate room. Later on the baseball field, he said, "I love you, Mike," in front of everyone. True or false?
I'm going to say true because he's a weirdo like that.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, true, sure. Whatever.
You were probably fucking on all fours, so I'm going to say, yeah, he was. I love you, Mike.
Did Flair say, "I love you, Mike," on a baseball field?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
True. He didn't say it to me, but he did say it to a Mike.
All right.
Oh.
So I'll catch those answers when they come up.
Yep. All right. Question 11. In last year's SummerSlam, which match did I choose to use the bathroom to get food at?
What?
Which was my bathroom match? What was my bathroom,
your
match
bathroom
at
match.
SummerSlam
Okay.
last year? Was it Jericho versus Enzo and Kaz? Was it Dean versus Dolph? Was it Miz versus Apollo? Or was it Natalya, Bliss, and Nikki versus Becky, Noemi, and Carmella?
I'm going to say.
That's a lot of information.
It was Ms. Kalisto.
I thought it was Miz
Or
Apollo.
Ms. Apollo.
That's what I was thinking.
I'll go
too.
Ms. Apollo. No. Medina wouldn't leave for Miz.
But I think he would
stay
mad
for
that he
Miz.
missed it, and
Oh, that's what it is. You went to the bathroom and you missed it and you were pissed about it.
No. The question is just which.
What's your bathroom?
What did I?
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, what were the matches one more time?
The matches one more time for the bathroom break last year.
Yeah.
Jericho
Uh-huh.
versus Enzo and Kaz.
Okay.
Dean versus Dolph.
Uh-huh.
Miz versus Apollo. Or the chick six tag.
Dean versus Dolph.
Ms. Apollo.
Ms. Apollo.
Board.
It should have been
Catch
the
up.
women's match, but
Noah says Ms.
you
At the
lost it.
table.
Noah says Ms. Apollo.
Tim Smith says
Cashmere
Dean
says
Dolph.
a women's match. Team Smith, yeah. Dean Dolph for Tim.
Answer is Dean Dolph. Yeah, that was the match.
All right, I was
for
right.
me.
Tim Smith got it
I
right.
could really care less about that match.
Good job, Tim.
Yeah,
All right, last
Leather also
question.
got it.
Me and Tim think the same.
Last question.
Yeah.
What kind of car did I rent when I was down in Orlando?
Jesus.
Oh, my God. Go ahead.
A. Mustang. B. Mini Cooper. C. Maxima. Or D. Beetle.
I know this one.
I'm going to go with Pinto.
I know it's a Maxima.
What's the car trucks called? What are those? El Camino.
Jonathan Durant said this
Ranchero.
video is brought to you by Pure Country, Pure Heart. Buy it today. Shawn Michaels' greatest role to date.
Oh God.
Willie Nelson's in it.
Yeah.
Okay, what's the
All right.
answer here?
So the answer is Maxima. That's the kind of car I had
Yeah.
while I was down there. Steve remembers it.
Maxima.
I don't know why I rented it, but whatever.
Good car.
So yeah,
I don't know
Wait
why
on
he
the
brought it
purpose.
up.
Anyway,
All right, Noah got it.
that was kind of a throwaway question, just like the other.
This could have
12.
been 6 questions. Yeah.
It could have been, but it was 12 because of the fucking Christmas.
Okay,
You
we'd have
guys
to pick
were
a winner
like-
out.
Could have been
We gotta
6
pick,
because
but now we got to pick a
not
winner.
Christmas in
and
July
our winner's
and
gonna
it's 6
win
days
that
late.
box. You see that box right there on the camera, guys?
It's actually
You
legit.
see it? That's a legit present box. So whoever
All right, 1,
had the most
2,
questions
3,
on
4,
the
5,
board
6,
is
7
gonna
for
win
Noah.
that box.
Ooh, Noah got
7
7 of
for
the
Noah.
12. Good job, Noah.
Let's see here. Tim. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Chris. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I just looked up great radio and a picture of this segment came up.
Juan got 1.
You're damn right.
Juan got 1 because he's dumb.
That's amazing that Juan got any.
All right. So Noah's our winner.
Wow, look at you,
Look
Noah.
at the irony
You
there.
actually
The
won
worst trivia guy ever.
Wow, because he couldn't look it up wrong on the internet. These had to be guesses. That's why.
Noah, send Steve-O your
just
mailing
tweet
info.
us.
Yeah.
He knows how to contact.
You know, you know how to
DM
contact
it.
him. Send it, and then you'll get it before SummerSlam.
Are you the only one, Medine, that old Noah doesn't blow up on the regular basis on some kind of a message board or something?
Yeah, not I.
Yeah, I'm partially Noah's therapist.
I've had a couple sessions.
Yeah. I'm probably better than you.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm better at everything else.
Yeah, whatever.
He's happy about it.
Noah's doing his Daniel Bryan impression on the board.
He'll be happy with the box. Hope everything in there is enjoyable.
There's no
whatever.
Wait, you're not sending anything that he's too
he's under
young.
age.
But you, wait, oh shit! All right, hold on.
He's underage.
You don't
Hold
have
on,
beer in there or anything, do you? Good.
Hold on.
Noah is with us.
I knew I could do it. I knew I could do it. I just want to say thank you all. Thank you, Medine. Thank you, Adam. Thank you, Rob. Thank you, Stevie. I knew with your help and my determination that I could win this. Mom, I did it!
All right.
I think
Noah's definitely marking out.
I think best case scenario, Noah finds out later on in life that he's the child of a wrestling Hall of Famer.
Yeah, that makes sense.
If he get Jason Jordan, he'd be awesome.
No, Noah. Who would Noah be the son of?
I don't know, but Jonathan
Bo
says,
Dallas, like
Jonathan
I just
says
said.
Bo Dallas.
if we could mail him a stand-up page, he'll take it.
Oh wait, he is the fucked up.
Good luck, Chris.
The fucked up child
Have a
of
good night, Chris.
Sister
Good night, Chris.
Abigail and Bray Wyatt. That's what Noah would be. He could
Inbred?
be there, yeah.
No, he's gonna be Rowan's son.
Or Eugene's.
I'm supposed to go into something there.
Not Steve Blackman, though, right?
Right.
No.
And now live from the U-Record Studios, it's the Rossum Awards. Here's Rhodey.
Hey guys, yeah. Here's Rhodey. No big time DJ voice tonight. We're just gonna fucking do it. All right, Medine. Medine took his fucking headphones off. Look at you. You just slack.
Is he sulking?
He's sulking.
Oh, I'm not sulking at all.
No. It was a fine
Why
segment.
would I be sulking?
It's great that you're giving away stuff.
It was a great segment minus timing and prepping.
Minus Adam and Rob.
What the fuck?
Hey, JD says that we should send him a Paige
Actually, Rob
standee and
added a
a
little
John
bit to
Cena
it.
poster.
Minus Adam, though. It was fine.
Okay. Rossum Awards.
He's Jewish. What the fuck does he have to do with Christmas?
All right, Monday Night Raw Rossum Awards. Let's start with our first award, LOL Award. Go ahead, Adam.
My LOL award was when Enzo got thrown off of Cass's back and then immediately took that boot. I just kind of laughed. That was his only move of the night, and he just took a fucking boot to the face.
Love it. Stevie?
When Booker T went 2017.
Good old
Booker. Gotta love Booker, man. He's the man. Medine?
There wasn't really anything funny tonight except for on our show. So
Your segment? Look at it. Now,
no, not even our segment.
All right. Now his segment stops and his fucking waves go down to nothing again.
Yeah.
What? What do you say? What? All
He
right.
doesn't have the headphones on, so he doesn't have a monitor, so he doesn't know that the
I
waves
can
are
hear
going.
what you guys are saying, so
Okay.
I don't really.
It's
need
your
it.
own monitor
I don't
that
have
you
to hear
need
you
it for.
twice.
All right. Here we go. LOL for me is going to be Matt Hardy. Matt Hardy running around the ring. I don't know when he ran to the turnbuckle, Steve.
Waddle.
When he just waddled over, just watching him run.
So his back hurts. Like, oh god.
He should get like one of those brass instruments to play like while he moves.
He's a walker.
Oh, your joke was well overshadowed by Steve's. Oh god. All right. There we go. LOL. LOL on board. Jonathan, my Michael Cole 10-second video. Watch it, Rob. I meant to do that today. I will. Noah says the Heyman promo was LOL. In what way, in what universe, I don't know. You're going to lose that gift. LOL, Steve got mine. That was too funny. LOL award, Tim Smith. Bálor turning his back on Bray, leading us to continue to believe that Wyatt is a threat to no one. Well put, Tim. Good job. All right, here we go. Let's move on to the marked out. That's marked out, M-A-R-K-E-D, as in past tense. We marked out. It's also a play on words. We're not marking out. So here we go. Let's do marked out awards. Stevie.
Maybe the possibility of the demon coming back when Finn faces Bray down the road, the painted demon.
So you're So you're cashing your marked out for later down the road.
And he can transport.
Oh well, we'll do the transport for the other thing. So Adam.
I got the drifter. The fact that he actually got the single.
No. His name is Elias.
Well, I want to walk with Elias because tonight he got to do a lot of verses, and Pittsburgh got shit on really well. I liked it.
Yeah, they did get shit on. Medine.
You can go with either one of those. I'll go with Finn, though, with the transporting.
Okay. My marked out award goes to Braun's promo before the match. I after they did Romans, which was predictable and boring, and then Joe, which was predictable and I'm the fucking angry dude. Then they went to Braun, and I was expecting it to be not good, and I thought it was quite good. And so well done to Braun, my marked out award. Let's go moveset award. Oh, we'll go on the board here. I'm sorry. On the board. JD, Bálor, the gay stripper, turns into Bálor, the satanic cult leader. Well, he's drinking $1 million cups of Kool-Aid, so, whatever works out for him. And it's
they got to get caught up.
They're not caught up yet. We went too fast. Oh, there. Marked out Noah. Even though I had the machine against me and no one believed in me, I won the first marked out giveaway.
Congratulations.
Indeed you did, Noah. Tim Smith, marked out award. Elias.
It's called Mopezage, by the way.
Mopezage. Sorry. Tim Smith, marked out award. Elias looking like a freaking star tonight. Yeah, I agree. Well, of course, he was fighting Kalisto, so it's like, I squashed the bug. All right, Adam?
What are we on?
Oh, no, we're on the board. Never mind. We're going to go.
You read all the board.
I did. Botchiest. Speaking of that.
No, moveset.
What?
Moveset.
Yep, moveset. Go ahead, Medine.
I'm going to go with something I saw in, I think it was Seth and Sheamus, but I can't remember exactly what it was. But it was during that match, though.
They did something.
It was during that match. They did something.
All right, Steve.
My moveset was Rich Swann and Cedric. They worked well together. Swann looked especially good tonight.
Yeah, same page. I got the same exact thing. Cedric and Swann, they look really good together. Adam.
I got absolutely nothing. I didn't see that match to give you guys credit, but there was nothing exciting about any moveset.
There you go.
I agree.
That's how you sound.
That's how you sound.
Yeah. Moveset on the board went pretty fast there. So hey, shut up, Dick.
Jonathan Duran marked out on the Hardy match.
Rich Swann, it was kind of fun watching him work tonight, says Cashmere. Absolutely. If we see anything different, we'll get back. Finn Bálor and Pele kick. Oh, Finn Bálor into Pele kick, says Noah. And, so if we see another one, we'll throw it on the board. Let's go ahead and move on now to the botchiest. Excuse me. The botchiest award of the night. I'm going to start this one. Roman standing tall.
Amen, brother.
That is my botchiest. I'm going to give myself some of this.
I wonder how many times.
And then I'm going to give myself this.
I wonder how many times it's won the botchiest in our whole existence.
Oh, God.
Quite a few.
I'd hate to do that research. Adam.
Bailey winning by countout. That was a botchy end to a botchy match, and botchy.
Stevie.
I guess my botchiest was when making Kalisto the squash match from Elias. I would want him to have something a little bit stronger for Elias.
Yeah.
Late move set for Jonathan Durant goes to Tully Blanchard.
All right. Medine.
For me, I'm just going with the entire order of operations throughout the night.
Yeah,
just the way things went, the order of the matches, some of the bookings, the endings,
the whole 9 yards.
Good job to the crew. Good job to the crew setting all the equipment up and running shit.
Yeah.
Good job to you guys.
They still have to do their job.
Yeah. Good.
Unlike the people in creative.
Right. They did an excellent job of setting up that stage and that show.
Or the people in this studio.
Like you?
Botchiest, Jonathan Duran, Angle's son trying to cut a promo. It's not at first. It's not Angle's
convinced.
son.
He's convinced.
Yeah. Botchiest, Noah Bailey and Nia's match. No one cares. Oh, no one cares.
That should be a song or a chant. Why don't they ever do that? A chant. They do "This is awesome" way too much. They should do "No one cares."
Yeah. Tim Smith, late moveset. Strowman continues to improve. Indeed, he does. Cashmere, Jason Jordan is his botchiest. I thought Miz could. Excuse me. Damn. I thought Miz did a good job, but Jason Jordan just didn't give him anything to work with. Jordan is so boring. Yeah, it did seem like that. Miz was like, please give me something to feed off of. And it was like, oh, there's a cracker.
Nope.
Yeah. Stale and plain.
Too much too soon for the kid.
It may be. Yeah.
That's why Angle has to be his mouthpiece.
Hey, Kurt, let's go find it. What's that? What's the black kid on SmackDown? What's his name?
Maybe Angle should have been on Miz TV with him then.
Kurt, do you like the swirl? This kid looks like you like the swirl.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Steve, you want to do it tonight?
The Rostamist Award.
Wow,
That was
That was
terrible.
terrible. What happened to you?
I don't know.
I used to
Old
love it when-
age?
The Rossumist
No, you used to
Award.
do it so well.
The pen is mightier than the sword.
The
tonight.
Rossumist Award.
There you go. You used to be like,
Yeah, she sounds moist
Next
when
time.
she says it.
next time. Rossumist. Go ahead, Adam.
I had Miz TV because Miz just oozes it. I laughed as he just digs at Pittsburgh the whole time. I loved it, and he did everything in his power to carry Jason Jordan.
All right.
Yep. Stevie.
Giving that one to Elias and his song tonight, and especially his guitar playing has gotten a lot better.
He has gotten better, hasn't he? I actually thought last week, I'm like, has he been taking lessons? I wonder.
Stevie's walking with him.
Medine.
I was thinking the same exact thing.
Same brain thing.
The same brain thing. Guitar.
All right.
They pack it in.
Medine's on those old balls.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Packing it in. Balls deep.
Rossimus on the board. Jonathan Durant, pure country, pure heart. My Rossimus is going to be every other wrestling promotion. Tonight, the most Rossum thing was every other wrestling promotion in the world.
And segue that to Noah's comment. Rossumist for him is the whole crew at Marked Out for putting on a more entertaining show than Raw did.
That's where we should bow right now.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't want to have to stand
You're
up.
welcome.
Road Dogg doesn't write our shows.
Hey.
Or this guy. All right. Any more Rossumist? Everybody got that in?
Yeah.
The tag title program now for Tim Smith. Yeah, I don't hate it.
He likes the Frankenstein.
It's a lot better.
Yeah, but I think he's talking about the Hardys and Revival and fucking.
They have a feud
Club.
away
Even
from
Dean
the
and
belt.
Seth, maybe, you know.
Guys, I think this is the first feud all year away from the belt involving a tag team with Revival and Hardy on either show.
It's certain if there was any others, they were not memorable.
There you go.
That's fair to say.
Fair
Absolutely.
enough.
Let's see. Rossum for Cashmere. Finn teasing that demon is coming. The demon's coming. Yeah. We were in here like, oh, wait for it.
It almost happened.
Almost.
Cashmere's on fire tonight.
He is. Okay, here we go. Missing persons report. I'll go and start with my weekly reminder. Apollo Crews, nowhere to be found. Adam.
Jason Jordan's speech coach. He definitely didn't show up. He forgot to give him his cards tonight, and this is what happens when he has to come up with it on his own.
Stevie.
So many to choose from, but I'm going to go with Emma. They could have used her somehow.
Yeah.
I missed Emma.
Poor Emma.
No.
Medine.
Did we see Sasha tonight?
We did not.
So they mentioned that she's out of town doing an appearance.
Well,
or
she's
something.
missing.
Okay, now
A mention doesn't count.
a mention.
A mention doesn't count. She wasn't on the show. That's missing.
Yeah, but she wasn't excluded from the show.
She was MIA.
Missing person means somebody who is completely
Missing in
excluded
action.
from everything, the storyline, conversation.
No, it doesn't.
No, I hate you for making me
Yeah, it
defend
does.
You just
Medine.
made that up.
No, I did not. It's the way it's always been intended. It's the way we've always done it. Somebody who is not mentioned.
If it's a significant part of the storyline, yeah, I don't know.
Fuck off.
Great area.
I thought missing in action was just the person just happened not to be there that week.
Cashmere says, all hail to the king of the cruiserweights. Yeah, but they okay. Never
We
mind.
know who JD is
Fine, I'm not going
missing.
to argue about it. Of course he is. No missing person is Golda. Hope everything's going well for him.
Good answer.
Good answer. Good job, sir.
Hopefully Golda's doing well.
Yeah. So yeah, there's that. The Zim missing person report. The Zim.
Who?
Zim.
Who?
Yeah, that guy.
Gold Dust.
Last year.
He tweets. He tweets us all the time.
Yeah, that fucking pussy. Just for the record, I went through a fucking table. He said he would show up after I did it. I went through a table, nowhere to be found. Lies aplenty that he called. I was done with that guy before, but now he doesn't even have any fucking credibility.
Shots fired.
Want to give the random Twitter shout out to Andrew. Goodnight, bud. We see you tweeting the shit out of us, man. We appreciate all that. Even if we don't like it right away or retweet it or whatever, I don't think we haven't seen it. We just sometimes we glance and we don't really act. So we appreciate all the tweets and keeping up with us, Andrew. You are the man. Where's Andrew live? Virginia?
I don't know. He just got married, so now he's back into the wrestling world, post honeymoon and post wedded bliss.
Yeah, you got to let him settled in.
Yeah. Why should you be happy? All right. Missing persons for Tim.
If the worst part of your life is WWE, it's not bad.
Not bad. Well, right now maybe. Tim Smith, missing persons, good commentary and creative team. So there you go. Yeah, tonight's show was like this. On nights when our kids won't go to sleep, so we got to kind of do the mommy does Mondays, I do Tuesdays, so we can both do the podcast. Normally, if I have to go up there for whatever reason, I'm like, and I'm missing Raw. I'm like, okay, fucking lay down so I can fucking go. I got to get back downstairs. Tonight, though, I had to go up, and I kind of sat there, and I was like, you know what? No hurry. I'm not missing much.
Nope.
So, yeah, that's how tonight was.
I ain't missing you at all.
Don't forget to catch us tomorrow night, SmackDown. It's going to be Adam, Kiera, and the Brian. Golda might be here. We'll see. Who knows? Who knows is going to be here? Who knows anymore? So they're going to talk about SmackDown. Anything in particular you're going to do on SmackDown?
SmackDown's probably going to be very similar to the way Rawsome was tonight. We're going to cover, I assume,
copy your whole shit for their show's decent.
Maybe a better show.
I assume that we're just going to get nothing but storylines and shitty matches.
Well, you're
getting
a triple threat tomorrow night, right?
Nakamura,
Shayna Shinsuke. But isn't it a three-way? Isn't it? Doesn't have gender in it too?
No. It's to face gender.
Oh, that's right. Forgive me.
It's the number one contender.
My bad.
But what I'm just worried that Baron's going to come out and there's going to be another four-way between the four of them.
Hey,
why would there be a four-way with the guy with the suitcase?
You get a four-way.
They've done it before.
You get a four-way.
Not with the guy with the suitcase.
Yeah,
they have.
Yeah, they
I'm
have.
just saying I'm not saying that they haven't done it. I'm saying what kind of sense does that make?
Okay.
It didn't make sense before, and they
Thursday on the YouTube Live at 5 p.m., and it'll be on iTunes and Podbean and all that the next day, hopefully, is our Takedown show. Myself, Golda, and Brian will recap NXT. We'll see the second week from the tapings that I went to a few weeks ago. I'm excited about it. I've been seeing some weekly vignettes for the new Street Profits team.
According to Kiera, it's the third.
I know. She's not good with math. But yeah, this will be we've had 3 weeks in a row with the Street Profit vignettes, and probably get one more. I think when I went to the taping, they debut in 2 weeks, so we'll see them in 2 weeks. But we're going to talk about NXT nonetheless on Thursday, 5 p.m. on the YouTube Live. Don't forget, Sundays, 10 p.m. is the weekly squash. Sometimes it's an exclusive show. Sometimes we do a replay if we have a really good show through the week and we don't have the time to do the extra one. So just so you know, 10 p.m., you have to listen to it live. You cannot rewind it. That's on the BubbleArmyRadio.com. Bubba Radio Army Network. And
we can't see our ratings, so go and support us.
Right.
So that they can.
Medine's segment took like 4 hours. So we're just going to go right into Smart Mark takeaways.
Funny how our show is like right on schedule as normal, 1:39.
I know. Smart Mark takeaways. So let's start with Medine. Final thoughts.
Final thoughts. 2 weeks from now, we're going to have another giveaway for exclusive SummerSlam merch.
Wow.
You will have to donate $1 for a raffle ticket, but there will be more details.
Maybe 6 questions.
2 weeks from now. Yeah. No questions.
No, okay.
No, that's a raffle.
Oh, it's a raffle.
It's a raffle.
Okay.
You got to donate $1 to the Marked Out Podcast.
If they
you got to donate at least $1.
Yeah, at least $1.
If they donate $1, they get a raffle ticket.
Or a raffle ticket. Okay. Yep. You want to donate $5, you'll get 10 tickets. You want to donate 20.
Your math is flawed.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah, we'll figure that out.
But yeah, 2 weeks from now, raffle SummerSlam merch.
All right, let's go with Steve Awesome.
I'm just going to take this moment to pick something off the dirt sheets from earlier that I didn't mention. I'm looking forward to seeing Chris Jericho. They filmed some bits for the new Southpaw Regional Wrestling on SmackDown this past Tuesday night, so I'm looking forward to seeing those things.
All right. Adam?
Mine's going to be the hashtag Fire Road Dogg that went around. Very similar to the hashtag Red Belt Sucks. WWE is not going to be affected by anything like that. However, I feel like Road Dogg, the man, has to have a little ego punch that this took any kind of, had any kind of heat and following of it. And maybe, just maybe, Road Dogg will try to be more creative, or he will just continue to crash and burn to the point where he's replaced.
Crash and burn, baby.
That's what you think, Rob?
I absolutely think that.
Oh, you didn't know?
Yeah.
you better call somebody.
Hey, my final thought. What do you got, Medine? You about to say something?
No, it wasn't.
Okay. Final thoughts for Jonathan Duran real quick. Rhodey, Mean Gene, Rob, show them Space Mountain. Woo! Not on the camera. Final thoughts for Kashmir. If Jason Jordan wins the IC belt, hopefully Miz can get him right back and challenge Jericho's IC title record. That's the only way I would be cool with Jason Jordan winning at SummerSlam. Takeaway for Noah: Raw was boring and predictable as a 5-inch dick from what?
As a 5-inch dick is for a woman.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's funny. Actually,
yeah, you just didn't read it right.
I didn't. It's funny.
Imagine that. You didn't read it right.
My final thought goes out to, I want to dedicate this final thought to the YMCA. Me and Kara have a YMCA membership. We go.
It's fun to stay there.
Okay. So we take the kids to the pool. She does her she does her cycling class. Shut up, you perv.
You take dumps at YMCA?
Yeah, okay. She does her cycling and her conditioning, and I go and I do my treadmill sometimes and the bike and maybe a little weights.
With your scrawny legs.
I know. I do not have scrawny legs. Fuck you.
You skip leg day.
Oh, God.
You skip leg day.
So anyway.
He doesn't have a leg day.
So
you skip leg day.
Point being, we both went today, and she did her thing, and I went up, and I just got on the treadmill. Like, I'll do the hill course for about 45 minutes.
Like Southern Wings or
And while I do it, while I do it, God damn it, Adam, shut up. While I'm doing it, I have my tablet, and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to watch some network while I do this, right? So I go WWE, I open my network app, won't connect. Maybe I'll go through the browser, WWE.com, won't connect. Why? Because the YMCA banned WWE content because it's offensive content.
Really?
Look, I know this has been going around.
It's a Christian organization. Are you surprised?
Yeah, but no.
I'm more surprised that an atheist gives them money.
Yeah, it's true. No.
I called your ass.
I don't want to argue
there.
the YMCA. Yes, they're based on a Christian platform, but they don't push it on you when you go there, right? Anyway, the point is that wrestling is performance art. It's acting. It's physical showmanship, entertainment. It's no more offensive than The Walking Dead, which I bet you go to AMC.com and read all the spoilers for Walking Dead. It's no more offensive than boxing, but I bet you could go to ESPN and look at the boxing stats. It's not offensive. It's offended to those people who choose to be offended by it. That's what offense is. Nobody cares but you.
It's not like they're doing blackface like they did in the Attitude Era.
Right, exactly. Right now, it's not like it was. They're not fucking each other in the middle of the ring. The women are competing like wrestlers. The men are having storylines that are back to almost a cartoon type of level.
Nobody's screaming puppies every 5 seconds.
Right. It's
puppies.
It's bullshit. And I just so if anybody from the YMCA, I doubt you would be listening to this, but if you were, that's bullshit.
They're listening to Marking Out.
Yeah, you're right. You put the G on the end, though.
You did, yes.
Oh,
you added the G.
Oh, they don't have a G?
No.
Oh, I'm OG.
Ain't worth a G.
Yeah, we're marked.
Nothing but a G.
We're MARKED. We put the ed in marked.
Jesus Christ.
In this show now.
Noah says, come work out with him, Rob.
I'm afraid. It's like that. I think that'd be like the equivalent of going camping with him.
John Cena's final thought is, Raw would have been better if Roman and I were sucking Dean Ambrose and Vince McMahon's cock as Adam jerks off in the corner like a Jewish cuck.
Wow. John Cena must really just be mad that my dick's bigger.
Oh, what? See, now we're going.
It's the end of the show.
Are you gonna push him down the slide too? Really,
yeah, dude?
How childish was that?
My dick's bigger. If they toughed it out to this point in the show, they're not expecting
much. You're a 40-year-old man, and that was your comeback? A 40-year-old
to a troll? Yeah.
Get off our show.
I sunk to the troll's level. I'm sorry.
40-year-old, intelligent man, somewhat. And that was your comeback.
I'm the educated one at the table.
Oh,
yeah, me too, motherfucker.
Yeah. Believe that.
Believe that.
Damn it.
I noticed Medine's quiet.
Why would I be quiet?
I don't know. You share your Packer brain with Steve, so that's your degree.
Mark out like no one's watching.
Indeed.
I'll catch you on the flip side.
Marked Out Podcast is recorded, edited, distributed, and marketed at U-Record Studios in Charlotte, North Carolina. For more information on optimizing your podcast for increased listenership, check out U-Record on Facebook, Twitter, and email sales@urecordstudios.com or visit the website www.urecordstudios.com.
Yes! 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 Yes!
You're listening to the Electronic Media Collective Podcast Network. Yeah, it's a mouthful. For more great shows, visit electronicmediacollective.com.